Alright, hello chat. How's it going? Everyone having a good week, I hope? It's the end of Skirmish season, and now we're kind of fully into National season, if you weren't already. So, we're kind of having a repeat performance of last year, where we're going to have a set coming out like right before Nationals starts. United States always has their Nationals the weekend before. So the meta is going to rock right before it goes into National season. There's going to be a brand new limited meta that will be part of Nationals, and I am sure that the 3 new heroes will have some kind of impact on what decks are good in Classic Constructed. So that will be exciting to see. What do you guys think about this? It seems like this is going to be a trend now, that we're going to have new cards introduced into Flesh and Blood, like, exactly before a major competitive season. I don't hate it. I think it's interesting. A lot of people do. They're like, hey, I'm going to travel. I don't even know what the meta's going to be. I think it's cool. I like it. Also, just like exploring the game too. So I actually think it's just a unique experience, especially living in the United States. We get to kind of, it's on us, right, to try to figure out the meta. Like, it's very possible that 1 or 2 players figure out something really great, and they get to really take advantage of it in US Nats, and we kind of ruin it for everyone else, right? So that's something that's unique to us. I think we saw last year that there were some standouts that kind of popped up later that that United States didn't really find, or that the metas were just really different from the United States meta, if I recall correctly. But again, that's something that's like unique to the US. So I look forward to it. And that's only like, what, 4 weeks away now? It's really close. So there's going to be like 2 weeks to kind of wrap up like what CC decks you might want to play. Be kind of competent in those. And then if you want to do all nationals, it's like any free time you have after the card sets out, you need to be like practicing draft. It's a really intense preparation to try to do well. Well, that being said, I'm about to waste the evening playing Riptide. I don't think I'd ever take him to Nationals, but I love the deck. And I got a little bit of a bug from playing it last week on the 0 to 60 series, like shadowing Josh and stuff. I'm like, man, I forget how fun this deck is. Before we get over to the CC, though, let's talk about how Skirmish ended up. I'm cutting off Icelander's face a little bit here, but Icelander 2nd place. Let's go. I'm pretty proud of that. I know I didn't make the deck, but I helped push it. I definitely told people that they should be on it. And I'm pretty excited to see that she ended up with the 2nd most wins in the season after literally having zero players at Calling Shanghai. 0 representation to 2nd winningest deck is really cool. So, what do you guys think is going to be banned? I think Nathan just discussed this earlier this week. Max Nitro win, let's go. Is it like 1? It is 1 win for the Max Nitro. Let's go. I mean, looks like a lot of the heroes were represented with at least 1 win, right? I think it's funny that Bravo got exactly 1 win. Not Flarvo, Bravo. Right? Yeah, because Bravo Flattering Showman actually did pretty well at 22 wins. But someone said, nope, I'm bringing normal vanilla Bravo, and got his win. Even Pleiades picked up a win somehow. So, what do you think is going to get banned? I think it's like guaranteed Ira gets the axe, right? I really don't think people are going to come together and say, yeah, I hate KO, Kano, and Oldhim enough that we're going to leave Ira, Icelander, and Briar alone. I don't think Briar's going to get a ban now. I think people are probably thinking she's in a pretty okay place. So my guesses are currently Ira, KO, and Kano are going to be the decks that get the axe. Could be Oldhim as a replacement for one of those two. Most likely it would be KO. But I think there's a lot of negative feelings towards KO more than Oldhim. But we'll see. This is not the result I expected, right? I don't think anyone expected Briar to still be like third. And not even like a close tie or anything. She's got solid 6 more wins, a whole percentile point above KO. I didn't expect that. I thought the deck was gutted, but apparently the lightning cards are good enough that even without broken cards and Sage, like Lightning Press and Burn Up Shock, she could still get there. Okay, so we can go ahead and move on. I want to play games. This deck is almost exactly what I played like a year and a half, 2 years ago. It's not running any new cards because most of the new cards have had such a small impact. So if we pop open a new tab here and we go set Compendium of Wraith, class, Ranger, and look at what we got. Nothing here like really screams cards we would want to play, right? Rune Snare's okay. I just don't see how often that this would be super relevant. Maybe into Vinset, you could keep them off of a second attack on a bigger turn, but you're just as likely to just block and blow up a single rune chant. You could also maybe eat up an aura, like one of their nicer auras, but Prism like has to go out of her way to make 2 auras in one turn, and usually the auras that you really want to blow up, she's playing at the end of her turn. So I guess if she's put out an aura that you've been ignoring, you can use this, but I would just try to kill Prism. If Prism had a notable place in the meta, I'd be running Murkmire Grapnel instead. This card could be really strong. Like, understandably, it could be very, very strong. However, most of the decks that you like give a frailty token are swinging for like 1, like Kodachis and stuff. And so now they're not going to swing the Kodachi. So unless they attack out of Arsenal, this isn't going to do anything. And then if they attack react in response to this, it's just a blue 3 block at that point. Well, no, I guess they can't. This isn't the defensive layer. So, it's still probably too specific. I also think Quickening Sand is pretty good. It's because it's got a really high floor. It's basically trot along, right? But any attack. I think this is pretty strong, especially in Riptides that might want to pitch more and have more go again. And the bottom set of text is relevant. If I were trying to be more competitive into Gravy, this could be a card I use to offset some life differential to try to out-aggro them. And then these other cards just aren't great. And dude, this is a meme, right? It's pretty bad. And then, even with the spoilers coming up, we've had a Ranger spoiler. Let me find it. Man, like, Assassin spoiler. Great for fixing the Gravy matchup. This is just such a cool card. The Ninja, really cool card. And then we get like a generic pump. If this was zero cost, it would be great. What's funny though is even at zero cost, there would still be some consideration to not run this, since it just doesn't do the thing you want it to do. Like with Remorseless, it always does the thing you want it to do, right? Remorseless face up in this is crazy. But now when you want to do Remorseless, you can't even trench and pair this with Remorseless, right? This is now blue pitch territory. We don't have Death Dealer. So I don't know what they're expecting us to play this in, because pitching in Riptide sucks. Like, if you're going to pitch in Riptide, you should be shooting 2-cost arrows, like playing the more fatiguey, mid-rangey version, throwing nice attacks like Command and Conquer. Like this, it does block 3. Blocking 3 is nice. It does turn the arrow face up. Now, I would also consider playing this if it said if when you play this, your next arrow gets +3 and hits a hero, destroy a card in their arsenal. I would consider that as well, because this could be another easy way to load a card face up and then shoot it and then hold the face up card, but it applies its buff to the card that you turn face up. So this wasn't made for Riptide. This is clearly not made for Riptide. I don't know if Marlin plays this. She's got a harpoon that has this built in that's better. So I don't know who this was made for. I think this is just chaff that was like, hey, we've got this concept. It's not terrible. Rangers need an expansion slot. Print it. So yeah, it is what it is. And I don't think there's room for anything else. That might be all Rangers are getting. Go down. I mean, technically, this could be either a pirate card or a ranger card. It won't be Pirate Ranger, so it's either another ranger card or another straight up pirate, or a pirate necromancer or something maybe. I'm not 100% sure how the card ordering rules goes, but I wouldn't be terribly hopeful about getting another card for Ranger this set. This might be it. So the face up part is awkward. The synergy with aim counter is off. Yeah, I like to pretend the aim counter mechanic doesn't exist, because while it's good, it seems like they're never going to print any real support for it. So let's just shoot the good arrows that don't require aim counters. The only time I've ever used the aim counter synergy is the other gloves with Stone Rain shot or whatever it's called. That combo is pretty fun because you could put the aim counter on it and just leave it there face up until you're ready to shoot it. I love doing that. That's great. I used to like run those gloves in like a 1 or 2 of, but like Bullseye Bracer's just such a high performer in this style of deck. Okay. Well, let's go find a game to play. I think notably, I don't really, just disclaimer, if we get in a lobby with a Gravy, I'm probably going to leave. I don't feel like bothering Gravy. My buttons are broken, so. We'll go second. I think this is a Dreadbore matchup, and like all of the traps are great. And it's either 1 or 2 Rain Razors. I tried 2 last time, it was fine. I'm just gonna try 1 this time and see how it feels. Alright, send it. I can't decide whether I like Perch Grapplers or Snapdragons more into Mario either. Alright, well, this hand's a banger. Mm-hmm. Um, Let's put the go again arrow into Arsenal. Hopefully we don't get super punished for that. Yep, okay. What should I play for the 1K this Saturday in Jasper? I'm jealous. I kind of wanted to go to that 1K, but um, I'm not able to travel that far on Saturday. Thinking about the decks you play, I don't know. I don't know, Curtis. You're kind of in between metas. You still have to deal. The biggest problem is you still have to deal with Acilio at full power. It is the same Riptide. I think I waffle in the sideboard a little bit. We're running an extra Rain Razor. We're running a Release the Tension, where sometimes we run some Sink Belows and stuff in those spots. Um, them seeing the buzzsaw trap is so funny to me. Yep. No blocks. Victor's a good choice. I think I think I'm willing to take some damage here. So they're gonna break the boots. Yeah, they are. They're just gonna high roll. Okay, sure, that's funny. They hit the nuts. Oh, nice boots. They didn't even get they didn't even get something to swing the dagger with. That's really funny. They probably got some kind of red react or a defense reaction. Yeah, 2 cards 7 on hit 3 more. It's pretty good. These are why I play Riptide. Oh. He can't even use a D-React out of hand if he drew one this hand, so he's got to either give up gloves or just get absolutely gamed on value. So he tunicked to swing Clave. I think bro wants to just Clave pass. He might have an attack reaction. Oh, that's pretty good. No leave no witnesses though. Um It's whatever. I mean, sure, I guess you could have my card. Am I winning, pal? I think so. It's always hard to tell with Mario. He could burst up really high and come back. He's only played a little bit of gas, like, oh, this is Screaming Codex again. Ugh. I mean, this is a great just no blocks hand, but I kind of get juiced by Codex. I don't have any counterplay to it. Definitely not blocking. So he's just going to have to do his worst. Yep, you got it. Codex again. Nope. Okie dokie. All right. Well, I don't care about that at all. So I think I'm going to pitch the inertia. It's either pitch the inertia or pitch the codex. Or pitch the frailty. We'll pitch the inertia. We've got good targets in here, so we'll load this. Pump. All right. I want to put. We have bolt and shot, so it'll come in with the breakpoint. We'll do the bolt and shot. Yep, as expected. I did expect him to maybe block it though, which is weird. But he's just going full on no blocks when he's trapdoor instead of playing value. Was he hoping to stop the endless arrow and forgot that it has a +1? Oh yeah, I have no clue. Yep, we've got boots. We arsenal this. This sounds crazy. We're just going to shoot a big endless arrow. If he doesn't block it, we'll get it back and shoot at him again. If he does block it, we'll Arsenal Bolt and Shot. Mm-hmm. Still coming in for 4. Sure, buddy. Um, this is while the chain is up. Mm, so I want to Arsenal Collapsing Trap because that basically just says he doesn't get a turn. So it looks like we're always forced to pitch something. So I think we'll just get our 1 ping. Yep, you got it. You can go to 1. You are highly incentivized to just give me a bunch of cards here, pass, and make me cycle this Collapsing Trap. um, that's what we'll do. That's pretty good. I think we'll do it anyway. This is a decent codex. Yeah. Eh. We might lose this still. This hand sequencing has just been damn near perfect. Like, he had, like, the best possible. Should have maybe overblocked that. And then we have to deal with Leave No Witnesses. Punished for blocking with the Endless Arrow now, kind of. Because we can't go to 1. We could do this. And go to 3. This is probably the better play. I'm not playing with any new cards. We tried to play too cute, I think. Oh, I'm glad to not have that. I'd rather have, like, maybe get a trap or something. I think we want to pressure the life total if they choose not to block. All 3 Kiss of Deaths are gone. He does have 2 T-Toxes left, though. So, still definitely at risk, just dying out of nowhere. All right, so these 2 cards are dead. This plays around T-Tox. Need this to be red. All right, nice. Okay, we always get 2 cards here. Okay, he's got Tunic up next turn, so he could still just die to T-Tox. This is so much closer than it needs to be. I should have played around Codexes better, probably. We still have 2 Boulder Traps. Boulder Traps pretty much end the game on the spot. The Spike Pit Trap ends the game on the spot. He's trying to consider whether he should go to 1 or not and just die to a trap. He knows the top card's not a trap. Okay. So he's either going to make a Codex play or he's arsenaling a defense reaction. All right, we always have to respect this. So we're going to make this come in at a breakpoint. This gets the entire hand. If he's got a D-React in hand, he is dead. Or, yeah, a D-React, or if he's got a bunch of 2 blocks. Okay, no D-React. So now we're just hunting any trap that will kill him. We did not get a trap. Okay, he is essentially just conceding. Funny. Okay. Well, guess you can do whatever you want to do. Oh, no, never mind. Oh, that's right. He's got 1 more flick. Oh, no, we're dead. Oh, I forgot he had the flick and we're at 1. Ah, we needed the trap. Duh. Let's see. The only thing that would gotten us there was a go again trap. So we needed the frailty trap. Or this. Yeah, that was a good game. Or the spike pit trap. 1 point game. That's crazy. We had so many turns to find a trap and didn't find one. Also, if we found a D-react in his hand, we get there. Okay, well, that's a quick leave. Lucas Oswald's dad. Alright, well, this is a really awful matchup. Should we even bother? I mean, we can. I mean, this hand's crazy. Jeez. Good start. So we need the resource to pitch to Dreadbore. Fantastic commentary. I'm doing my best. Yeah, I realize like my I have like the worst basically the worst stream spot for myself at the moment. It's Thursday, I'm tired. Alright, he wants to keep cards in hand. Interesting. Well, we will keep blasting. We'll get 6 points out of our Rain Razor. Just spew nonsense. I mean, that's what I'm trying not to do, right? That's what I'm trying not to do. All right. Okay, we do need a resource next turn. so we could cycle this out. All right, so it's just a chess play. Maybe should have blocked 3 there. Yeah, we can see where this goes. Hey, Damien. Playing a terrible matchup just to see how it goes. So my turn is... I need the resource. Oh, oops. Sorry. I zoned out. I just expected him to block. And he didn't. Um, actually, I forgot. I should have did this to rip a card. I wanted to hide the Rain Racer as long as possible, right? Yes. I could have just Codex. I wanted to, I don't know. I wanted to see if he would let me have that, but it's okay. We'll just Arsenal the Codex. And of course, I don't draw my traps when stuff is turned on. 5 go again, huh? I should have played the Codex. I don't know why I didn't play the Codex just to rip a card from his hand for the Endless Arrow. That was the major mistake. Yeah, because now I basically just have a really inefficient play. I don't mind sending the Codex down, but it would have been better last turn. So next turn has a release the tension in it. He doesn't run defense reaction, so it doesn't matter. But I feel like I want to send a pump into the next turn, so we're going to do this. Get super punished if he plays a Terminator tank, or not Terminator tank, a War Machine. Uh-huh. Okay. I feel like we should put one of these pumps back in the deck, maybe. We could also just use this to shoot the Remorseless and save the Codex. Yeah, maybe we save the Codex and just do a really big Remorseless. This destroys their arsenal. They shouldn't. They could possibly cover this. No, they can't. They can't cover this unless they have Steel Street Enforcers. Okay. That was cheese. This is a crazy hand though. Okay. I mean, that hand just ended the game if he got to shoot it. Um so if we want to try to have another big turn, now that we've seen all three T-bones, we should load the drill shot face up, throw the rabble, shoot the heat seeker. It'll probably never hit, but it could. It doesn't really matter because it's very likely to get 2-3 blocks anyway, so it's shooting for the same amount. He doesn't have a clean 2 block here. Oh, he's got blue T-bone too. Okay. Well, not a very good heat seeker target on top anyway. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not great. All arrows. No, that's pretty terrible. Oh. Okay. Well, we need a resource. So at worst, we could trench it out. But, I mean, we've got all these arrows that don't do anything. What do we get? More. Dude, that's just so bizarre. We don't even have a bolt and shot to try to extend the turn. So literally our only play is to trench this out, load the swift shot, shoot it. Yep. Unfortunate. Dude, it's just arrow, arrow, arrow. There's a chance we could save ourselves getting attacked by this. I mean, oh, he, bro, if we drew him into a blue, that is so brutal. Oh, God. If we drew him into a blue, that's so brutal. Oh, my God. It's the worst collapsing trap ever. Dude, I just... Oh, man. There's just no way. Oh, that's so messed up. Uh-huh. I think he might actually be fatigued if we didn't hit ourselves with a collapsing trap. If we had the 2-block boots, we maybe get there too. Yeah. If we could be at like 3 or higher life here. And then if we had boots, just put 1 in front of this. And we die to... we don't die to anything this turn. It's next turn we're dead. So if we're at 3 higher life with the boots, he maybe fatigues. What does that do? Does it give him material? I guess it gives him material. Uh, okay. Well, unfortunate that I still have to take 1 here. Nope, that's it. Yeah, I need to draw another trap. I was fatigued anyway. Abysmal, impossible to win matchup. I didn't play perfectly because Damien's right. I should have just not played cute, knowing he's gonna cover. I don't. That's just such a bad matchup. If I should have just left that one too. It's just a waste of time. Like, two matchups you can't really beat are Gravy and Teklavos, and like. Yeah, let's do more bad matchups. Okay. This is also a really terrible matchup. We're not going to break equipment, so we might as well save the 2-block for the end of the game. We're never going to be pushing heavy. We're going to throw some yellows in, and the inertia traps are good too. And that's probably it. No, I take it back. I don't want those. All right. Just cleaning the hand. Wonderful. Okay, well, at least he put it on New Horizon. I feel like it's much worse on Trench. Okay. Well. Then our play is... I guess we do the drill shot and give him a him with the Codex of Inertia. I was thinking about the Remorseless, but he doesn't have a defense reaction. All right, this is a good start. If he wants to blow up my New Horizon, he's got to pay for it. Please try to mangle me. Okay, sure. All right, well, it's the only blew up New Horizon. It's so much worse if he blows up Trench. How do you use Rain Razors properly? Well, if you can get 6 points out of it, it's great, but you don't have to. But that's what the Bullseye Bracers and Snapdragons are for, or making your Rain Razors work correctly. Rain Razors essentially gives you a free load each turn, and it applies +2 across everything. Also, you can use it to push an on-hit. Can you use it after reaction step on Talishar? No. You cannot. Once you're past reaction step, damage is done. All right, cool. We that's 3 power cards out of his deck, and he had to just get rid of a Shelter from the Storm because of Dreadbore. Let's go. All right, so we don't have a clean way to clear our hand out before we play the Codex. So I think we try to bait out the Stalagmite block. Planning on playing this list for Battlegrounds. I don't have a Codex of Inertia. Should I get it? I think Codex, yeah, there's the Stalagmite block. I think Codex of Inertia is really important for like fatigue matchups because it just gives you more ways to keep their arsenal empty for Dreadbore. But you really need to know how to utilize it. I kind of just want to pass because I'm going to be giving them a good card. I don't want to give them any of these. Like, I think... Yeah, now that I think about it, I should have just played this differently. But we got rid of the Stalagmite. I think I'm going to trench this down. We'll always have to trench this. No, we'll arsenal that. Okay, this is fine. Yeah, we'd be taking like 2 Oaken Olds in a row here if we'd done this differently. Okay, not a big deal. Bully the equipment. We'll throw it on... Just go ahead and do the Tunic. It doesn't really matter if you put it on a 2-block or a 1-block. Most of the time, their 2 blocks are blocking for 1 anyway. You might as well just get rid of another one of their 1 blocks. Because usually your breakpoints are 4. Does he have a pummel? Is that what he kept his hand for? If I keep the Codex, I could do a Remorseless. If I keep the Lace, I could do Searing Shot Pump. If I keep the Searing Shot, I can trench out the Searing Shot and load it and shoot it for 5 instead. And then feel dumb when he easily covers it with this. Alright. That is fine. I don't know why that took so long. So I imagine he's going to just take this turn, since I'm only threatening 5, to block with 2 cards and hit me with Crumble again. Or my opponent has just disappeared. If you go back, Chris, if you go back in my stream and watch the Mario game, that shows like a very obvious Rainrazor hand. I even think there was a decent Rainrazor hand in the Tekla Boston game. I just screwed it up. Okay. I don't know what's happened to my opponent. We'll give him a few more minutes. Boop, boop, boop. Like they're not even coming up as inactive, so they're doing something to keep themselves from going inactive. Well, all right. Well, I'm gonna click the button. Unfortunate. Ranger battle. So Marlin, we want to be able to block. They don't really run defense reactions. All of these are insanely good. We don't really care about release the tension. We will put a single rain razors in. Yep, them's the cards. All right, don't like seeing this super early, but okay. We will fake the second arrow. I have no clue why they're blocking with Sea Strong. Oh, I see. That's wild work. Okay. Yep, you got it. Oh, Skullbone cross wraps. Okay, well, I mean, this is just a weird game, period. All right, we absolutely sauced them here. Full trap value. Boulder trap first. Get the resolution. And then kill the +4. All right, so this is why Codex of Inertia is good, right? They have no arsenal. We're going to shove some random card. This deck does not necessarily like having random cards in their arsenal. And we could totally time walk her with it. And we have the open slot with New Horizons, so no matter what we get here, we don't care. Like, this is fine. Yeah. So we basically just time walked them. Oh, unfortunate hand to time walk someone in. Wait, are they throwing it? Oh. Oh, okay. Like, I guess. Actually, we need one pitch. Hold on, let's undo. Yep, we'll just take 3. Oh, this doesn't work, does it? No, no, it does work. It does work. That's right. We Codex, Riptide, get the one pitch. That's right. And then it's a boulder trap, whatever. So Heat Seeker doesn't do anything. It's just 8 damage. Again, they maybe get time walked by the Codex of Inertia. Basically any matchup that runs 3 or more D reacts, like it's almost always worth it. Well, this hand's crazy. Oh, we gave him a 3 of a kind? Funny. Alright, Redfin Harpoon, huh? Coming in for 8. I mean, this is a really strong hand. So if we go ahead and give our boots here, is that worth it? We could load this face up. I mean, we could use the whole hand if they weren't shooting us. We can go ahead and give New Horizon just because it lets us block more freely. I don't think we have to have it. I think we go like this. I think Jarl's better right now. Riptide is just super fun. Like, I'm not playing Riptide because I think he's particularly good. He's just incredibly fun. We'll get the Skullbone Crush Wraps. The Crunch Wraps. Actually, it doesn't matter. I guess we could hide what we're doing. Oh no, we can't. We don't have we don't have New Horizons anymore. All right. Well, they have gold now. They have plenty of yellows on my side to turn down. Wonder what they're if that's I don't know what that last card is. But I guess let's make them take a bunch of damage. What did they get? King Kraken? King Kraken's a choice. Ah, yes. The lose all tempo hand. Um, we know they have a King Kraken, so we're incentivized to get rid of a card here. But I kind of want to hold the D-Reacts. No, we have to just do this. Let's put a Searing Shot back. Swift Shot and Heat Seeker. And that'll just be a block 3 later, probably. How many years did it take you to grow this beard? I started in October. My facial hair grows crazy fast. Um, and maintenance is just brushing like every day. Brushing's like way the most important thing you have to do. Okay, cool. We only drew one non-attack action. We're not stopping them. We are getting blasted here. You can confirm. Yes. It has slowed down a little bit, but not a lot. I'm getting it trimmed down some tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why you would take this over a gold, but they're now in a position where they can catch up if they choose they want to. All right, it looks like they probably arsenaled a harpoon and they're just going for an efficient 3-card play. So we will throw this into them because it's very likely to get full value. This is probably like Harpoon Codex. Okay, no. All right, I can't keep them from taking one of these drill shots, unfortunately. No problem. It's really weird that they're running Prismatic Leyline, yet their first reaction was to instantly block with their Sea Lace wrong. Questionable. All right, we're giving them back an arrow, but we currently have tempo. We'll get rid of the last of their armor. They could give us Tunic here. Opponent should have probably activated Hook on King Shark. Probably. They were maybe a little bit worried. I drew like a handful of D-reacts. Okay, so they can't protect the Tunic unless they're going to give up the whole turn, which they might. Seven on hit, 3 more. Okay, nope. We've now bullied all of their armor. Okay, they're playing risky. Okay. Wow, their hand sucked. I guess they probably get to pay for the blood rot now? Alright, so I give them one card and they yank another. If they yank this, I could Bullseye Bracers this. And then Codex them again. I'm never having the resource, so this is always the choice. Okay, they paid for the blood rot. We convert our gloves into an extra card because we're going to have the ponder token. We couldn't block with anyway. So this is like, oh, this is why those gloves are so good. Yep, it is pretty good. It would have been better if she had an arsenal last time that she didn't really care about. We'll just pretend we want to do it anyway. And we'll get Searing Shot because all of their armor is successfully bullied. Now they have to give 2 cards here, or they take an additional 1 on top of this. Oh, hey, they have a take cover. Very nice. All right, this hand is crazy. Unfortunate. Actually, if they choose King Kraken, it's unfortunate, right? Okay, so they chose King Shark. All right. I think this is a no block situation. They have to choose between the extra point of value or the go again. If I block with this, they just take one of these and I save 3 life. If I block with this, they probably always take this. It's 8. If I no blocks this, and they should take the go again arrow. And then I have an arrow I don't really care about and may not even be able to use. I think I'm supposed to block with the Falcon Wing here. It's only worth 2 points. So we should just get it out anyway because of the frailty token. That is not the arrow I would have chosen. Because now this is still maintaining its breakpoint. So unless they drew their last take cover, they can't cover this cleanly. They're going to get another frailty token, and they will not be on Arsenal next turn cycle. Even if they have the take cover, like they just basically don't have a turn. Oh, did they get the take cover? Oh no, they're gonna play through it. Yuck. Well, this hand kind of gets blasted. By overpower. I'm glad we blocked. They must have just drew this. block here. Then no matter what arrow they take, we have a good turn. It's gonna be close. Because now, like, I can't ever get more than 2 cards out of their hand. Our saving grace is they're not on Arsenal. And we are, like, saying, hey, like, that arrow is going to cost you an extra point of life if you let this touch you at all. Yeah. They have a lot of gold, so they could just go for a gold break turn. Yeah. We might be dead. Okay. I mean, the Seat Seeker's coming back to try to kill us, but we at least take them off Arsenal again. I don't really care if this hits me. I do care if he gets an Arsenal. Dude, I wish this was just any 0-cost arrow. Sucks. Alright, are we going to get stuck with a random card in our... I mean, we've got one more return fire, right? Oh, 2 more return fires? Oh, God. Dude. Okay, they blocked it. Alright, this hand gets there if all they do is shoot a gold harpoon again. If they Arsenal pass, this hand gets there. Okay, so they're just shooting a gold harpoon at us. It's the only thing that makes sense here. Oh, it's 7. That's pretty strong. So I guess we give him 7. So that's a gold harpoon in there. That means they're stuck shooting that. Okay, this gets 3 cards. I mean, they could let this hit, but that's crazy, because they'll go to 3 and I get a ponder token? Close game. I can't Arsenal this. Oh, okay, it's fine. Okay, they want to play a pump. So they were going for a blue, so they cleanly tapped this and play the pump in their hand. They didn't hit it. Another shot. Okay, well, we have the nuts. Wait, what were they hoping for? I'm super confused. It is so tempting to keep one of these and arsenal the other one, but I feel like that's just so dumb. It's just like an easy way to lose. No, no, it's dumb. We have to put an arrow in there. Bully their quiver because it's funny. They could have been hoping for a cheating scoundrel. Yeah, yeah. Oh, they could have had the blues in hand and they were hoping for a pump. Yes. I kind of wish they had gotten it. Well, they're just clearing their hand. I mean, I can only shoot one card at them. There's no way you just give me one card here, by the way. Yeah, I was about to say, you're trolling. How many greater power traps do I have? That's it? Yep, that's it. Oh, this'll do it. No, wait. You son of a bitch. What? I didn't see the Command and Conquer all game. What the hell? What? That's so brutal. That that's so brutal. No, fuck it. I'll keep the 3-2 block. Oh god. Dude, I did not play around Command and Conquer. Where did the Command and Conquer come from? Like, I'm dead to any pump. It's just so annoying. Dude, how are we at turn 15? Dude, dude, they're about to do it again. I have to give boots here, which is really upsetting. Do they actually do? Wait, maybe they do an arrow this time? They did an arrow this time. So I can cover. Now they activate hook, yeah. Um, I think it's better to give up the bolt and shot and keep the pump. I think we're dead though. Like no matter what. We died of so many things here. I don't think we have any more traps. Oh, we do have return fires though. Um, they stop the ping. Doesn't really matter. So we are going to shoot the arrow just because we have return fires and there's no reason not to. Okay, they misordered the triggers. At one life hooks. Yeah. All right, this gets 2 cards. Oh, the nuts. Like we literally can't die here no matter what they shoot. I think we might be close to a draw unless I have an endless arrow. I haven't even checked. I do not have an endless arrow. Is this a draw? Okay. How many arrows do I have left in my deck? So I have my last premeditate. I still have a seek and destroy in the deck. Is this my last arrow? No, I have one more yellow bolt and shot in the deck. So a yellow bolt and shot comes in for 6 with the seek and destroy. So that's 9. I have to shoot this arrow then. Right? There's no way around it. They have one more. Yeah, they have this, right? So what's funny is I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to arsenal this tar pit trap. They can't codex me, right? No, I'm not supposed to arsenal it. Uh, I think we're just fatigued, right? I don't have, that's not an arrow, right? Real shot. Heat seeker. No, it's a frailty trap. Yeah, the last card's a frailty trap. So I have to arsenal this tar pit trap. All right. Wait. Oh no, it's seek and destroy. That's right. Oh. I guess they threw. So we just block with one of these. Banish. That's right. We only have 2 frailty traps. All right, we win. They had enough block. They could have just drawn the game, right? No, because that other one reveals a card off the top. I didn't check their graveyard. If they just have another 3 block and just didn't do it, they have 3 block, 3 block, 3 block. I have Ophidia, and that's 9 damage, and we just go to a draw. Because I don't get the +3 from the return fire otherwise. How's this card read? It wants to see blues, right? Where's it at? Yeah. So if I would have known for sure that this was in their hand, then I should have just been paying attention. I just wasn't. All right, let's play Puffin. Right into another game. Second gaming. I don't even care if they set up. And if it's Pirate Puffin running defensive crap. Yeah. I could have probably checked. Okay, they left. I could have went into their graveyard and checked too. Because I know they were on 2. I just didn't bother. Though I still had to arsenal that trap to get the pump. So it doesn't change the play. I can't get the card out of my hand. I could arsenal the arrow. Yes, I could have just arsenaled the arrow. And technically did it that way? No. No, arsenaling the trap was the only way to do it, because I had to get the extra card in my hand. May I ask what's drawn you to Riptide? The deck is just fun. Like, it's not the best deck in the world, but it's really fun, and this game's about fun. Alright, we might just make a lobby. Like, Riptide is the only deck that's recently made me not want to play Pleiades. Like, I'm still playing Pleiades at armories and monthly leagues, and I'm finally going to take Riptide to an armory, just because it's like the only deck that's like really sparked joy. Like, I don't want to play this again. I'm sorry. Yes, they were experimenting. Alright, I would like to play a Puffin. I still think we should go second. And I'm going to pick Dreadbore into them, just in case there's some kind of mid-rangey Puffin. And I'm going to run Snaps. All this stuff is probably pretty viable, except we don't necessarily need another 2-block. We don't need... Let's just go with this. I don't think that Marlon's approach to the deck was good, but like, you could try it. Prismatic's a great card. The blocking with Sea Lace was wild. I would have blocked with the gloves and the hat way before I blocked with Sea Lace. I don't understand why you would care that much about the hat. I thought it was just there to be a 1-block anyway, because like 1-blocks against Riptide's quite strong. And bro, are you gonna like eat my gloves like right now? Oh, I should have blocked 2 more. Oh, hell yeah. I mean, you could have them. Never mind. It's whatever. I don't care. Oh. Let's go. Only could have gotten better if we would have drawn Codex. Alright, well, I'm kind of glad I didn't block an extra card, because we wouldn't have drawn an arrow. So it probably comes out to a wash in value. I lost 3 life, but I got to threaten a drill shot. Oh, it came out to a lot better to not block there. I mean, we didn't know that going in. Yuck. I mean, it's fine. We just shoot a big Remorseless. Yeah, there's like zero value to me blocking any of this stuff. Oh, they're a knower. They're giving it go again in the resolution to avoid the traps. Breaking the gold, huh? Okay, this is still not higher value than just taking it. I guess this isn't going to fatigue. Knee strike, huh? Give me your hand or take lots of damage. Yep. Sad that they managed to draw 0 cogs in this hand. Oh. Yep, this hand will do it. We're going to do a gamer move here. We're going to actually put the buff on the Ravenous Rabble to incentivize some blocks that might be unideal. Just in case they like said, okay, I'm just going to block down Riptide. Because they could do that. Oh, never mind. We're just going to kill the bird. By the way, this is stupid. If I had an inertia trap, you just get juiced. Oh, we missed the inertia trap by 1. Great ponder, though. I thought pond the... Is this on when I hit a hero? Oh, it is hit a hero. Okay, whatever. 10. Oh my god. They cracked Polly and got a sink below versus my Dreadbore. Alright, we're destined to lose this game. We just got absolutely clowned on value-wise. Like, see? See? Told you, the Dreadbore. We just got juiced, though. It's crazy. Dude, they cracked Polly into his sink below. That's so wild. Ah, sigh. It's such a bad play. It's paid off super hard. Sometimes you're not the main character. True. Oh, we're letting this touch? Alright, value. I don't know what the rest of their hand is supposed to be. Wait, did they draw another Razor Reef? Oh my god. Like, I guess. Alright, do you have a Sink Below in this hand? Well, to be fair, the Remorseless doesn't trigger on the attack reaction, so... Yep, that's only 9. Snatch, huh? I mean, I don't care. So this is going to be... So Trench... They let this touch. Actually, I don't care if they let it touch or not. I'm always just going to load this and then just hit them with the Codex of Inertia. Wonder what I put in there. There's some really bad cards that we could put in there. There's some pretty good cards, though, too. This is a cool hand. What are they potentially doing here? I mean, it's no blocks. I can't think of anything I really get punished by here. Like, the biggest thing is, do I preserve 3 life, block extra, and then save this for the second Rain Razor shot, or the second shot. They have to give me 2 cards. It's like 2 even if they do it that way. I think I'm supposed to play safe. Just block 3 here. Like, do they actually have a good 0 cost? Oh, they do. Oh, that's like really strong, actually. They're gonna put me to 1. I think I'll just go to 1. Or 2. 2. If we do get it back, then we could just arsenal the tar pit trap instead of being stuck with the endless arrow. Oh, sorry. Clicked through too fast. So this is going to come in for 9. Is lethal. They have to give me a card. I hope we get Mastery Pack Ranger in the future. Me too. I like Ranger a lot. But the thing is, they have to be so careful about Ranger because all their cards are crazy overrate. Alright, well, they drew crap off of their hero power. I kind of get sauced if they find a sink blow. Alright, so this is just 8. I mean, I kind of just do the same thing. We block here. Almost forgot about that action point. All right. You have 2 more Sink Belows in your deck, right? You do. Let's find them. Make the Dreadbore worth it. Yeah. Wish this was a go again arrow. We could still block 6 though. Could potentially like block 4 into. Oh, they're just cracking the gold? Not making cogs? Okay, there we go. Now they're getting cogged up. So I have to block 6 here. And then if they have a 0 for 4, I have to block with Trench if I banish this. I think that's fine. No, because if they have a 0 for 4... Oh, no. They can't, they won't have that untapped. Is there anything I lose to? I lose to Soup Up. Whatever. If it's Soup Up, you got it. That's Sink Below an Arsenal, by the way. Oh, let's go. I think we're dead regardless, but because they have no incentive to block this, other than just to keep themselves alive, right? They could put 1 card in front of it. Traps that I do have 2 boulder traps left. I do have Buzzsaw. Okay, now we're going to go into value. Okay, that's either a Sink Below or can't block with that, or can't Arsenal that. Oh. This is super unfortunate. I actually think that it's this plus this. Because shooting a falcon wing seems dumb. We'll just Arsenal the falcon wing. It's a head jab next turn. They have to give a card. Man, if this were Codex. Okay. Carpet Trap, you've betrayed me. Dude, the Command and Conquer's always coming in at the end, like, where they really hurt. This is theoretically 5, but it puts it on an even breakpoint. So we just gotta do this. Alright, well, at least we don't have to worry about Command and Conquer anymore. We're done. We're kind of straight up telling them that we have a trap in our hand. So we'll see what they take from that. Okay, well. How should we handle this? Is that correct? Well, we're going to just gamble again. Like, this one's okay if they just want to sit around and do nothing. Because, like, they can't just, like, build up some board. Oh my god. All these traps are just wrecking me. Oh, wait. That's funny. Put it on their hat. Oh, I wish I had an arrow here. We drew all the traps so late. I feel like this is going to make us lose, maybe? How many more greater power traps do I have? I've got one more boulder trap. This is such a weird deck I'm playing against, man. One more boulder. I mean, this is a good hand. Well, that sucks. How do they have go again? What broke? Did they have a cog? Oh, they did have a cog. Well, we cannot banish anything. We are just dead if we do that. That's fine. I mean, so I get 2 cards out of your hand? Sure. I will take it. Actually 3 cards, right? Nah, you probably have a sink below, don't you? You played like you had a sink below. You do. So annoying. Wait, 2 sink blows in hand? Oh, if it's 2 sink blows in hand, that is mega kick W. Because they still have 2 in deck? Oh no. Is it? One time? Oh! Let's go try more! Clutch. Got him. Let's go. Even if they had a 3 block in their hand, they still die here because of the 1. That's a good one to end on. So yeah, I'm going to cut it for tonight. 2.5 hour stream. Kind of, sort of. Okay. You want me to show you, like, the biggest reason to play Riptide? Boom. $200-ish. This deck, like I said, you're not going to, like, crush a bunch of tournaments with it. You could cash out. Like, if you play smart and have decent gem luck, you can cash out. But this deck is dirt cheap right now. This is like, if someone say, hey, I want to get into Flesh and Blood, and I want to get that in there to CC as cheap as possible, this is like the cheapest deck. And like, if they could pick up a few of the staples that are costing a little extra here, like, what is even costing a lot? Is it like the codexes? These like plummeted in price now. Yeah, like they're $28. So that's $75 right there. Is the Codex of Frailties. And then you're probably paying like $10 for this. 14. So half of it is just the 3 codexes. Oh wow. $8. This deck is so cheap. I actually don't know what's pushing it to 200. What is pushing this to 200? What's expensive here? Maybe these are a little pricey? No? All right, let's click the thing instead of guessing. Boom. Estimated shipping? Jeez, okay. Trench is 14. $6 there, $8 there. Codexes. I still don't understand what's pushing this to 200. What am I missing? Codex of Inertia, 28. So that's 30-ish. So $110 for the codexes. I guess the little stuff adds up after that. After the codexes are half of the price. Anyway, this is still just a fantastic deck. Like, for the price, it's great. Yeah, Premeditate is probably up there. Yeah, $6. Yeah, it's like you get penny and dimed, right? Cards cost money. That shipping's crazy, though. Why is the shipping so much? What the hell? I don't care about printings. I just want the cheapest price. If we optimize this, we get it down to 242. Boosh. Who's going to scam you out of a Riptide card? Yeah. This is definitely what I would suggest someone if they wanted to get into the game as cheaply as possible. Because I think this is cheaper than Dash.io is right now, right? Decks, tournament decks, Hero, Dash.io. Yeah, let's just look at Emma's. Look, we used to say Dash.io is like the cheapest deck to get into, and this is $570. Like, it's a lot in these two cards right here, the Crown of Providence and the Balance of Justice. So that's 125 of it. And then this is, so about 200 of it. So the Dash.io is still more expensive than Riptide. But Dash.io is the second thing I would say, hey, you could probably get into. You don't need the helmets. The Crown of Providence is really tech. Do you have a link to this Riptide deck? Yes. I will drop it in the chat, and I'll also put it into the streamer decks. I will fix the buttons, but the buttons are broken at the moment. Here, I'll even update so people have no expectations. Decks. Ain't no ride like the tide. And let's change the name Broken Buttons for now. Broke buttons for now. There we go. Just so people don't have any expectations, because the buttons are just mangled. But I will fix it. So here you go in chat. Have fun. If you want to know what you can mix and match, the mix and matching, if you want to add more defense reactions, you want to make the deck a little bit more defensive, you want to add tech cards, you can cut one Rain Razor and still usually be pretty functional. You can cut one Release the Tension or one Lace with Frailty and usually be pretty Lace with Inertia, sorry, and usually be pretty functional. There's a lot of matchups where Lace with Frailty is good, so I wouldn't cut that. And that can give you a little bit of space to move stuff around. You can just go 0 Dreadbore, even though I love this card and it just won me a game. You can do 0 Dreadbore. You could also do 0 Perch Grapplers. You lose into some matchups not running these cards, but you can, if you want to mix and match. So maybe you don't play, maybe you're just in a meta full of aggro players and Dreadbore sucks. Katsu is also pretty cheap. Yep. There are some expensive staples depending on your flavor of Katsu. Like some Katsus do run things like Command and Conquer and stuff. So depends, but yeah, Katsu's pretty cheap. Then these are completely optional. I like having the 2 block against some matchups, but most matchups, this is just better. Okay. Yep, I'll put this into the streamer decks as well. So if you go to our Discord, you could find it there. And I am slowly writing a guide on how to play aggro Riptide. I'm trying to get my skills back up for it before I do that. But I am writing a guide for it. Let's see, live stream decks. So, all right, guys, enjoy the rest of your evening. Enjoy your weekend. It's kind of a weekend off for most of us. That ain't a lot of flesh and blood, like heavy flesh and blood going on while everyone starts to prep for Nats. But yeah, looking forward to seeing some more cards and getting ready for national season. I kind of like it. No, a lot of people don't, but I'm pretty excited to have like new pools of cards and new metas going into nationals and trying to figure that out before anyone else does. That's a lot of fun. All right, guys, have a great night. See you later.